Okay, so continuing on, we see Harrison Wells talking to Barry Allen, telling Barry Allen that we've been searching for other metahumans. It's the first time that the word metahuman is used, or the phrase, or the, I guess, what we're going to be calling mutants or special powers, superheroes, whatever you want to call them. That's what's being used now. This is the first time we hear it. And he's been searching ever since the particle accelerator has exploded, and he's explained this whole situation to Barry Allen. Okay, so this is the first time that we get to see the weather wizard, and it's grounded in reality. And yeah, this is Clyde, man, and I'm kind of interested to see what happens, man, because of this scene right here. He's using his powers in some sort of, I don't know if this is a bank or a hotel or some place, man, to where he creates, I guess, natural occurring disasters, I guess you can say. And, yeah, the whole entire glass here starts breaking. And then, yeah, all the panic and chaos starts, man. Once again, man, top-notch graphics and CGI and special effects. Good job again, man, CW. This is a scene, man, where Iris is saved by Barry Allen. After Barry saves Iris, he looks up, and then he sees Clyde Martin driving the getaway car, I guess you can say. So Iris and Barry, they go and they try to explain the situation about the weatherman to Iris's dad, Detective West. And I don't think he really believes what Barry Allen is saying. I mean, just look at his face. He's like, listen, kid, you got to stop chasing these fairy tales around. I understand, you have some daddy issues or whatever, but it's getting old fast. You need to just show up to work on time and quit all this. And then we get to see the weather man, or the weather wizard, excuse me, actually control some of the weather, man, and some of the elements of fog and rain and wind. I mean, this is crazy, man. To be honest, I guess it's been so long since I've seen real superpowers and supervillains, rather than this whole entire, I guess, 2 years of watching Arrow. It's just something great to see on TV. I love it. I love it. Okay, so Barry Allen in this scene, he's starting to interrogate, I guess, the people at Star Labs, and asking them, exactly what happened that night. Tell me the truth. I want to figure out what's going on, and no more lies. And that night, man, was the night where the particle accelerator exploded, and we get to see what looks like some old school Flash objects right here from the side of the helmet, or I don't know if this is true or not, but it looks like that, man. I know that they say inside of this trailer that another dimension opened up, man. Is it like an Earth 2 dimension, and all this material that they're talking about, the Dark X and the X matter and all this other stuff? Is this from the New 52? Is this from Earth 2? I mean, what is this exactly, man? And is this like a major spoiler or something like that? Or is that just, Reverse Flash, going away or something like that? We'll have to find out. I guess, obviously tune in, and I guess you'll find out. And then Harrison Wells, man, shows Barry Allen some of the, I guess, damage that is inside of the lab where the particle accelerator exploded, and all this dark matter, dark energy, X matter, particles, all this stuff came into this this city now, and that's what creates these superheroes, man. And this is pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is what they show you, man, about the particles and all the matter and stuff coming into Central City. And I guess you can say the scale of this thing, it's going to create a lot of metahumans. So look forward to this show, like, just going crazy, insane with a lot of superpowers, man. I can't wait. And this is the blast radius of the particle accelerator exploding, and all of the antimatter, the dark energy, all this X matter, all of the stuff that makes these metahumans metahuman. And this is kind of cool, man, to kind of show you that. I love how they showed you that. They're really like explaining everything to where you're not lost at all. You can really follow the plot of the of this extended trailer, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a mix between the pilot episode, what we're going to see in the series. This is awesome. I really like this. I mean, it's easy to follow, man. Boom, right there. You see the explosion. It starts to come out. Barry Allen sitting there like, hey, what's going on? Explain this to me. And he does. It's perfect. There's something about this guy that I just don't trust, and I'm pretty sure you guys feel the exact same way. Like I said before, I love the glasses, but yeah, I think that he created this whole particle accelerator explosion. I think he did this on purpose, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it whenever the show starts. This is just something I can't get around it. He has this face. I don't trust it. It's something bad about this guy. Okay, this scene right here, man, shows us that Sterling City, man, is right around the corner, man. It's literally like, you see Barry Allen speed up here, and he slows down, and it says Sterling City. It looks like 1 mile or 8 miles or 5 miles, one of those. Yeah, they're all in the same universe. I think that he's in this scene. He's actually going to go and talk to Oliver Queen and kind of get some help because he's a new hero, or maybe he's just testing out his powers on the street. But I'm pretty sure while they have this Starling City right here, he's probably going to go talk to Oliver Queen and then get some advice, man. You know, because he's a young superhero, meta-human, whatever you want to call it, and he's definitely going to need some advice from, like I said before, a sophomore heading into his junior year of crime fighting. So that's definitely important. Okay, we get to see the wizard, man, weather wizard, create a tornado, something out of Kansas, you know, with Oz, and it's pretty massive, man. Let me just show you this. There it is. You can kind of barely see him inside of this barn, and he said he was thinking too small. He wants to think bigger, and that's obviously going to create a problem for the city. So we see Barry Allen flying down the road, either returning from Starling City back to Central City, or he probably even going somewhere else. But obviously, I think that he either got a phone call about a storm ahead, and he's heading towards the city to save it. It's pretty dope. Now, this is the same area, man, where the particle accelerator had blown up and exploded all over the city, and you can see that it's intact right here. This is where I get those little feelings, man, that, he's not what he says he is, man. Well, he's just not. I don't believe it. I don't know what this room is, man, but I think it's like a secret layer. It's like this wall. He presses his hand on here, like a sensor, and then all of a sudden the wall starts coming back. And it's like this technology, you know, that he's using to hide this. It looks like a secret wall or something on the wall. At first, I thought it was a curtain. I was like, what are you doing with a curtain? But no, it's just a wall is coming apart, and then he's going to, you know, wheel inside there. And then we see him pressing this button. He presses this button, and all of a sudden, you know, his this glowing begins. And I don't know what this means. Maybe this is to actually start the particle accelerator, or is this him accessing some sort of superpowers? I mean, I have no clue, but I'm starting to get a feeling I know who he is, but I'm just not sure right now. I don't know if I should talk about that. We'll kind of wait till next time. Really cool little screen cap, man, of Barry Allen doing what he does. He's actually running in the rain right now, and then you can actually see those small little rain particles coming behind them, you know, lifting up off the ground. I love that, man. It's pretty cool. And then once again, it's in the daytime, a lot different than what you see inside of Arrow. It's bright, it's colorful. That's what's been missing. Here you go, man. A little bit more action, man, in the daytime with him running without his mask. Yeah, it looks great. Now, in this scene, he's actually chasing after Clyde, man, which is kind of crazy. Watch this. So you see Clyde, man, driving, and then all of a sudden, like, Barry Allen busts through the windshield, it looks like, man. I thought he took the door off at first, but it doesn't look like that. I think he actually jumped through the window, from what I can see. It's kind of weird, but watch this. And actually, I take that back, man. Like I'm saying, I'm actually discovering some new stuff. He actually opens the door, jumps inside, slams the door, slams it so hard that he breaks glass all over Clyde's face. And then Clyde looks up, man, after he, you know, gets the glass out of his face. And there's Barry Allen inside of the car with him. It's like, what? Clyde reacts, man, and he starts reaching for his gun. Barry looks down, and then all of a sudden, we know we obviously were inside of the slow motion. Watch this. So you can have a scene right here where you can identify that he has a weapon, and then, you know, Barry has to take action. Kind of crazy, like, and just literally just nuts. I don't know why he did it this way, but he did it, and he grabs the steering wheel and ends up flipping the car. And there's the car right there. It flips, man. It's just crazy. It makes literally it makes no sense, man. For some reason, I don't know why he did it this way, but it definitely has a really cool special effects little sequence in here, and something to kind of point out, man. If you watch Smallville, you'll kind of notice, man, that there's, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but the same type car is inside of Smallville, and it's used by someone similar to the Flash. Let's go ahead and just kind of say it that way. And the car is like literally like flipping over, man. That's just nuts. There you go again, man. 360-degree flip, man. Wow. It almost looks as if this scene right here, because they cut over to Iris for some reason. I think this is kind of confused with the last scene, or maybe this is kind of going full circle where there was a police chase, and then, you know, Barry Allen is actually catching up with Clyde. But Iris she pops inside of this scene, and then it's kind of weird how they put her in here. But what happens next? It almost seems as if she sees Barry Allen jump out of the car. I don't know why they did it like this, but it seems like things are out of sequence, man. But let me show you, and then we'll talk about it. So there's Barry Allen. He gets out of the car, man, and you know, obviously he's a little bit, you know, shucking up a little bit, and I don't know. You can't really see where the other guy's at, Clyde. But watch this. Well, I guess you can see where he's at. He's out there playing with his clouds. You know, with the weather, because he's the weather wizard, and you know, Barry yells out to him, and then all of a sudden he starts, you know, bringing forth hell and rain. There's a lot of cloud cover, so if she was actually looking on to see him, then the chances that she actually knows who Barry Allen is probably slim to none, to be honest. Yeah, we'll have to, I guess, wait to see, but I don't think that Iris would have been able to do this if with all this cloud cover. And the cloud cover, man, is really good, man. Almost like the same type of fog that you saw inside of the Hunger Games Catching Fire. I love that, man.